Hello, it's Belinda here, and it's time for Wisdom Warrior Wednesday. This week, I wanted to remind you all and myself to always be kind and always be helpful. Those two things will take you a long way through life. I remember just this week at work, I had a couple of situations where, people have been incredibly kind. There was a situation yesterday where a customer was with me. Something happened. It was really urgent, and they actually offered to drive me to the destination I needed to be at. Now, they could have been axe murderers, but thank God they were not. Beautiful people, kind people, generous people. And I know that when things settle down for, them and for the situation at hand, that they will come back to me. You build relationships by being kind and by being helpful. I had a lovely man come in today. His name is Grant. And then as the conversation went on, he told me his name is Dr. Grant. And then he said his name is Dr. Grant Cameron. And I said, oh, what kind of doctor? And he actually said that he was in charge of palliative care at Chermside during a certain period. And now he's at Caboolture and so on and so forth. And I said, oh, my brother was looked after there when he was in transition. And he asked me when that was, and I said 2001. He said, what was your brother's name? I said, Cameron Shaw. And he said, I remember him. I remember him. Like, this is 2024. And he remembers my brother from 2001. I mean, that's just extraordinary to me. And I did, we had a bit of a conversation around that and how the hospital, the palliative care at Prince Charles had been built, just finalised in the year 2000. So 2001, it was still very new. And I said it was, he had one of the internal rooms where he overlooked the garden and all that sort of thing. And we were with him really for the 72 hours leading up to his passing. And he remembered us being there. And he remembered Cameron. And that meant more to me today than anything you could possibly imagine. And it's just those few little kind words and that remembrance. And it kind of helps in some way to know that people are remembered, and that when you take care and you show great love, that you're not alone. And people see that, and people witness that, and people feel that, and people then remember that. I think it was Maya Angelou who said, people will forget what you said, they'll forget what you did, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And I have to say, the people who looked after Cameron in that palliative care unit over there were exceptional human beings. Exceptional human beings. There's no way in God's earth I could do their job. But they did it so absolutely beautifully, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the conversations that have happened this week in my world. I'm very, very happy indeed. So here's my pearl of wisdom for you this week. Always be kind, and always do what you think is the right thing to do at the time. And it will work for you every single time. When you show great love comes straight back to you. So there you have it. This is Belinda. This has been Wisdom Warrior Wednesday. I wish you love, peace, blessings until next week. And please take care. Bye-bye for now.